Hi guys! So recently my dad has been complaining about how he doesn't have a backup camera, so we're gonna put this thing into that thing.
Neon time!
So for today's build we're gonna need the Auto-Vox M6 dash cam backup camera kit. So next we're gonna need the power supply in-car kit, a power meter, and some skizzers, electrical tape, wire cutter, and some strip ties. So let's get started. First, we're going to install the power cable for the rear view mirror / camera. In this picture, the red line represents the power cable. We will use this tool to tuck the cables inside the roof liner, then behind the door seal, then all the way down to the fuse box behind the emergency brake. This will be the first half of our installation. In the second half, we will install the rear view camera. The yellow line is the video cable to the camera. Again, we will start from behind the rear view mirror, along the head lining, down the rubber door seal, through the base molding, and all the way to the back trunk. Once we get to the back trunk, we will have to go through the door panel assembly to reach the camera location. The orange line in this picture shows the camera cable. The yellow is the connector cable to the mirror. And the green line is the power cable we will use to draw power from the backup signal light. Let's begin.
Package come with two set of this tie. One is more stretchy for bigger mirror, and the other one is the regular one. Okay, so we'll see which one works best. Okay, so they have two hooks here for the tie, and then we're gonna tie it on. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now we're gonna install the power. The camera itself, or the mirror, comes with this USB cable which plugs into your cigarette lighter. But then I think we actually bought this in addition. This actually plugs into your fuse box, so you will have more constant power. So let's say when you park your car somewhere, turn off your ignition, then your camera will still have power. So in case of someone back up to you, the mirror actually has a G sensor, so that will pick up the footage if someone actually hits you while you park. So here we go. So this is the part. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the cable from the mirror all the way up in here, and then down to the fuse box down below. Okay, so at this point we're gonna run this cable all the way in here. Since there's an airbag here, so be careful, don't pull this thing out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna install this underneath here, and then go all the way down through this gasket, all the way down to the fuse box at the bottom. Okay, off the brake. This little thing here. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the black one, grounded. So place it anywhere where there's metal. So let's say here, this part here, or the brake. So we're gonna test every one of them to see if we have a constant 12 volt. So not this one, not that one, not this one, not this one. Bingo. Let's try this down here. 1, 2, 3. Nope. So it looks like this one is the only one that we can use. Okay. Okay, so this power cable has 2 prongs. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is we're gonna ground this onto this bolt here. Okay, so what we're gonna need a wrench like this and a number 1/2 inch. Okay, so like this. Okay, so 1/2 inch. Okay, so we don't have to take it all the way out. All we have to do is gonna loosen this a little bit. Okay, just enough so that we can stick this underneath the plate. Oh, let's loosen it a little bit more. Okay, so this goes underneath here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna tighten this. Okay, there we go. Okay, next up. Now we need to figure out the polarity of the fuse. Okay, so we're gonna test where is the power coming from. Not there. Not there. There. No. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so after tweaking around a little bit, I actually find another port that actually works, okay, that still have constant power, but then at the same time it's not being used. So, which is this here, the 3rd port, okay? So, to all your Prius owner, you can actually use that port. And another thing is that I find that after I weld that fuse, the length of the fuse is actually shorter than the fuse itself. So we can't really use this adapter with our fuse. But fortunately, we find a port that has power to support this. Okay, and another note, after you insert this adapter, your cover will no longer go on because it's sticking out. So keep that in mind if you want to install this part. Okay, so after this installation, what we have to do now is we're gonna tidy up this. So we're gonna tie up all this cable and then we're gonna put it behind this little pocket here in the back. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so that's where we'll go. Okay, so of course make sure you fasten it. Make sure it doesn't interfere with your brake. That's very important. Okay. Okay, so after the installation, the cable should come all the way up to the top here and then come back down from the top up down to your mirror. Okay, so let's see if this actually works. Ooh, turns on. Okay, so the car's not on, but this has power. Okay, so we did it. Okay, so that concludes the mirror installation part. Next up, we're gonna install the backup camera. As a first-generation American, my parents will always tell me, hey, why pay someone to do it when you can do it yourself? As I learned in life, not everything can be done by yourself, so I created this channel. I want to teach my daughter here the value of people's work.
So, at the end of each video, we're gonna give it a do-it-yourself or
Leave it to the pros rating. So on this project, the mirror installation, it actually wasn't that hard, so I'll give it a 3 on a scale.
to me, it was like, okay.
I would like to give a big shout out to Rachel DeBoris and Gearhead Diva for making the Vote Meter video.
Oliver Arias for the Prius installation video, and Dial to Fast for the Hardwire video.
I'll leave a link to everyone at the description below. Make sure you go by, drop them a like.
We hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, leave it a like. Click that notification bell so that you can get notified for our uploads like really recently. And subscribbles right there. Probably it's right there, but yeah, right there. Leave a comment down below for a suggestion on what we should do next, and join us on our amazing journey through life. Until next time,
Remember, you can definitely do everything yourself, but a professional will make your life a lot easier.
I'm done, right?
Hey, yeah. Neon time.